everybody. Oh my goodness, it has been a minute and I miss you all so very much. I hope all of you can jump over to YouTube. I'm sorry if you're jumping right now. We are having some technical difficulties with our little Facebook feed. So I'm just praying everybody can jump over to YouTube, and pretty soon I'm gonna see the comments from YouTube. So wouldn't you know it, I finally get back here and we finally get together again, all about crafting cuties, and we would have technical difficulties, but at least we're live on YouTube. So hey everybody, and again, we're gonna switch my comments to YouTube after I read some of your comments that you guys put up over on Facebook. So hang with me. It's Technique Tuesday. I'm Suzanne Runyon. Welcome to the show. It is Craft Mania. Actually, every March is National Crafting Month. This is actually the 30th year of it. And so today we're offering 30 Today specials. We have wonderful deals coming up. Now, I do want to give you a little heads up though. We are celebrating all month long. And after the show tonight, I'm going to go to the studio and I'm on from 10 to midnight East Coast time. Now, what's really fun about that is I will do that every single Tuesday this month. So every Tuesday, be here at 8 p.m. We'll do Facebook Live. I think Tyler's sitting in for me on the third Tuesday.
Ty's sitting in the 19th.
Ty, sitting in the 19th, Tyler. I give him his formal name, it's Tyler. He's sitting on the 19th, but someone will be here, me or him, the entire month, 8 p.m. We're joining together. Hopefully Facebook and YouTube will work together. And then join me on the air. We have special shows from 8 to midnight every Tuesday night. So we're gonna craft every Tuesday night on television too. So I'm super pumped, obviously. Right now, and every Tuesday this month, we have $7.50 to fill your entire cart. It's a really big deal. You save a ton of money on shipping when you do that. So take advantage of it because at midnight it stops. Now the next Tuesday from midnight to midnight, it's gonna start again. But tonight at midnight, you wanna get everything ordered. And don't just stick stuff in your cart. I recently was at home, or I was here, and I ordered like 5 things from our fashion line, and I didn't check out because it wasn't working right or whatever. I ran out of time. I ran home, forgot about it. Later that day, I thought, well, it's in my cart. So I went to my cart. I learned a tough lesson. I went to my cart, 4 of the 5 things had sold out. So they don't sit there. You don't reserve it. It can sell out from underneath you because it happened to me. That was a bummer. So don't wait. You always want to keep ordering, and then you get all the free shipping on your crafty stuff. All right, we talked about that. We're going to have new crafting items every Tuesday all month long, which is really cool. We're going to add items throughout the day to our secret sale. Right now, the secret sale, I know how much you guys love it. It's Craft Happy. So I'm going to show you with the help of our fabulous director/producer, DeWitt. I want to show you one of the best deals in the clearance secret sale right now. Because remember, it's $7.50 to ship everything. So all your crafting stuff. So here's what we're going to do. This kit, can you go over to the left and click on the kit itself? There we go. This kit we launched several months ago and it retailed at $100. It was one of my favorite kits of all times. You get almost every medium you ever wanted to play with. You get a ton of stamps, you get stencils, you get daubers, you get the paste. If you've never tried, you get inks in here. You get, look at it, it's a huge kit. It's got tons and tons of stuff in there, right? You can do screen printing, which is really cool. It is $39.95. And so when I was digging through, because yes, I'm just like you, I went to Craft Happy. That's our secret sale site. And I found this and I wanted to share it with everybody because that kit is a wonderful way to explore a gazillion techniques. You'll never get tired of it. And you can try a lot of stuff. And today you're gonna do it on the cheap. So I just wanted to point that out because I found that and I thought all my crafting cuties are going to want that kit because it was really popular when we launched it, but at this price, oh my gosh, it's incredible. So read the description a little bit later. You are good to go. All right, so here I'm going to do some shout outs. I'm going to start with shout outs that you guys already had jumped onto our actual, we might be live on Facebook because it's up right now.
It's trying.
Is it trying, DeWitt? Oh no, it's going back and forth. Yeah, okay, so you guys go over to YouTube. Who's on social with us tonight? Jessica. Okay, Jessica put a link that's going to take you right over to the YouTube page. Okay, so for those of you who are trying, oh my God. And Jessica will keep pop that up there so you can find it. She's got it there right now, so try to jump there. All right, Joy said hello. Marcia says hello. She's joining us from Akron. We have Patty joining us from Iowa. We have Agnes in the house. Jennifer's joining us from Tennessee. Linda from South Dakota. Lynette, she said hi from Soggy, Massachusetts. Carlita, hello. She says hi, Suzanne and DeWitt. Joy says hi, Suzanne. Antonia, hi, girl. Yay, finally get to watch my program. Hi, Suzanne, running on HSN. Oh, thanks, Anthony. I love you. Lori's from Wisconsin. Christina says, yeah, I know, sorry. Chris says hello from Indiana. Lori says good evening from Robert Lee, Texas. Marianne is joining us from Livonia. We have Gayla joining us from Lumberton, North Carolina. We have Christina joining us. She said, missed Suzanne Runyon on HSN. Oh, thank you guys. I am back. All my vacations are over for the moment, so I'm here. Jeffrey says, happy Crafty Tuesday all. Hi, Jeffrey. Marilyn, taking a break from spending money. Can't wait for Technique Tuesday. Oh, that's awesome. Georgia said, hi, Crafty Cuties is everyone's credit card crying. Well, I'm glad you're having fun. We have Agnes. What's going on? I'm getting HSN live instead of Suze. Yeah, hopefully, Agnes, you saw the link, and now I hope you're watching me on YouTube. So again, I apologize, Guy. Georgia, me too. Dolores, me too. Yeah, hopefully everybody's reading it on the comments because I can only see the comments at this point. Let's see. Facebook. Suzanne was already having issues earlier today. Oh, Facebook's having issues earlier today. Somebody else recognized that too. That's what DeWitt was saying. They were kind of went earlier today.
There's been a national outage today.
It's been a national outage, and we're all suffering from it. Boo. All right. Jeannie says it keeps bouncing back. Yes, it does. So hopefully, this is cute. Let's see. Carletta says, I bet DeWitt is working on fixing it. He tried very diligently, but it is a Facebook issue.
It's funny. I was just about to say, where's Carletta?
Yeah, she's there. Carletta's there. Yeah, it's awesome. How come I didn't hear you in my ear?
Oh, wait. I'll fix that.
Oh, okay. Because I want to make sure they heard you.
They did.
Oh, they can hear you, but I can't hear you. Okay. Okay, guys. So here's what's happening. Let's see. Everybody's asking where I am. Sorry about that. I got Diamond Press and Kingston Craft stuff today. Oh, Marianne, I'm glad to hear that. DeWitt. Oh, DeWitt. So that was my note to everybody. And you know what, Jessica? Maybe you can pop a note up again because I still have 93 people over there. So I really want them to move. All right. Can you see YouTube or can we switch me to YouTube? And then we'll just continue on.
I will switch you over to YouTube right now.
Oh, now I can hear you. Oh, but it's echoey. Here, do it again. Oh, no. What? It is delayed, but that's okay. We love hearing you. We'll figure it out. I think it's because you and I are apart from each other. So DeWitt's going to switch me over to YouTube so I can see you guys' comments live. Let me tell you what's going on. And after he does that, we are going to feature some of you. So if you are brand new to the show, that was a crazy beginning, and I apologize because normally it's not like that. But this is all about taking our time, believe it or not, and taking a closer up look at kits that we have. Most of the time, they're brand new and saved just for our Tuesday night. Tonight, because it's Technique Tuesday, I actually picked a couple kits that we're featuring, and I picked them from Stamps by Me, Miss Tony. She has been here with us all day. I was so excited to see her with us last night. That was so exciting. She was on with me at 1 a.m. in the morning, and she'll be back with me between 10 and midnight when we wrap up our big 24-hour event. So I'm going to feature her kits, and it's Technique Tuesday, so I'm hopefully going to show you some cute techniques that you'll learn a little something from, and you can also buy the kits right now if you'd like to. All you do is use our scan code right there on the top of the screen, and you can go directly to shopping for what you're going to see here tonight. And there's some really, really clever stuff, so I'm pretty excited about it. All right, I got YouTubers up. So let's see. I've never actually done the YouTube thingy. This is kind of cool. So Kay's here from Kentucky. Myrna's joining us from Orlando, Florida. Linda, glad to be here. Having a great day. Debbie, she says, had to jump to YouTube from YouTube. Hello. OHIO, go Bucks. I'm hanging out with you finally. Deborah, thank you. I appreciate that. Michelle says, love this time. Joyce says, Kay, made it to YouTube. Oh, thank you guys. A lot of you are popping over, so thanks. I hope everybody else figures that one out.
Can I share something?
Yeah, sure.
You know who I met today?
Who'd you meet today?
I met Lisa Horton.
I know.
I met Lisa Horton in person, and it was so exciting.
I know, right? She's in the house, and Tony's here, which is crazy from Stamps by Me.
It's fantastic. All the UK group.
I know. Isn't that fun? Yeah, Lisa Horton, and we'll be featuring one kit from Lisa Horton coming up at midnight or 10 to midnight. We're just going to show you it because we have it. I don't think Lisa's going to be in my show, but I'm super excited just to have her kit there for sure. All right, so I'm going to keep checking messages. We're going to get busy. And you guys, so comment on YouTube now, all right? So I can use your comments. And give me lots of hearts. I don't get hearts on Facebook, so that's kind of fun. Okay, so in this craziness, what I also do is feature what you guys post. I want to welcome, since we did that big live event, we've grown to like 23,000 members of our HSN Gets Crafty with Suzanne Facebook page. And I got to thank all of you who've been there from the beginning, because a lot of you watch the show. You're old timers like me, right? And all of you who are brand new. If you haven't joined the page, it's really easy and it's really fun. And what I love the most is I get to see what you're doing. And people ask questions. We get new people every day, and it's just the neatest community. So I like to feature a couple people who I go through a lot. I don't have a lot of time to comment, but I I like and love a lot. So if you see like and love, that is actually me online loving you and liking you a lot in your projects that you're posting. So I do look at it constantly, and I'm so inspired by what you do. So I'm going to feature a couple people this week. First off, we have Stefan Knight. Now, Stefan has actually been on our Tuesday night show, and he just comes up with the most beautiful things all the time. So he says, really missing our weekly time together. Happy Tuesday, everyone. So Stefan, thank you. And again, look at that gorgeous, gorgeous card that he created. So thanks, Stefan. Pamela, now this is interesting. And the reason I featured this one is because this was in our first 24-hour craft show on January 30th, which I love this. I did not get to sell this kit, so I thought it was super cool. She says, I ordered a set of iris garden petals from a company called Heartfelt Creations. Love the red rubber stamps, for those who remember. Yes, we do, don't we? And look at this. I love watercolor painting, so I created these cards. I stamped the stamps in 140-pound, 400 cotton watercolor paper with permanent dye. I stamped many of the images, got the lighter image by not re-inking for a second time stamping. The quality of the stamps are excellent. After the ink dried, I used a wet and wet technique to apply layers of the watercolors, let dry, and then fussy cut. Then hand worked with the painted petals and leaves and assembled with hot glue. Examples of the cards will follow. Hope you enjoy and this is helpful. I want to thank Pamela for being so specific about her technique, because a lot of times we'll see something and we're real excited about it and then say, I have no idea. And Pamela, I have to say, those are stunning. I mean, absolutely stunning. Is there a finished card that she's used it on? Do you have that? No, it just stops there? Okay, so I just wanted to show you that. Of course, you can always go to our Facebook page and look Pamela up and find what she's doing. So Pamela, thank you. And thank you for really sharing the full technique. All right, Karen. My iPad keeps pooping out. You got Karen? Okay, this one's so cute. I just thought it was adorable and it caught my attention, and I love adorable. So what this is this was going to be a regular Z fold, but I wanted to use the sign on the front, so I added a front panel. The card is 5x7. Okay, how stinking cute is that? Yeah, oh there, thank you. Oh, come on now. Like, I just want to pinch the card, it's so cute. How can you stand it? Of course I had to feature that one. That was just stinking adorable. All right, so that was that. The next one is Sonia. I had a lot. Obviously, we've been off for a couple weeks, kids. So now this was very, very different. Sonia, she said, here are my little prayer angels done using coloring pages I uploaded in Design Space. Now this is really interesting because Design Space is, of course, from Cricut. And so she got the images, she uploaded them, and then she's creating all the outfits. Now, the cool thing about it is Design Space will cut all that out. So she's making her own paper dolls in essence. Like, how brilliant is that? I mean, obviously that's multi-steps that she's doing, but I just want to show you the brilliance of what Miss Sonia did, because and she's posted a lot of these concepts, and so congrats to you, because all that will be cut out, and she'll pre-print the images, and then it'll all cut out on her Cricut. So really an advanced technique, and I totally appreciated it. How cute is this? Just because it was Easter, and I thought it was adorable, and I love the hat. This is Alicia. She said, just sharing, my grandkiddos and I are getting ready for Easter. We made this Easter hat wreath with HSN supplies. Thank you. That is so cute. All right. I hope you're inspired already. Wasn't that fun? All right, Pamela's here. She says, oh, finally on YouTube from Columbus, Ohio. Hello. Mary says, more scrapbooking stuff, please. Okay, Mary, keep watching through the month. Hopefully we'll have some more. You know what I might do? I got to remember this. On one of my Technique Tuesdays, I should do a scrapbooking thing, because I used to scrapbook a ton, like all of us. Many of us did a ton of it. And I will do a scrapbooking Technique Tuesday.
That sounds fantastic. And I've actually been thinking about getting into scrapbooking, so I'd love to learn.
Oh, okay. Well, Dwight, you might as well come up here. You want to hear just come here. Dwight's going to get his own little camera so y'all can see how handsome he is, and he doesn't have to keep walking up. This is my fabulous producer, director, all-around handsome and talented man. That is Dwight. So when he pops in, he's my producer of the show, and I think he's, okay, second to me, the hardest working person at HSN. Now, I think you're outworking me now. I really do. I think he's totally outworking me. All right, Michelle said, I've seen Heartfelt Creation. Their products seem to be great quality. Joyce says, so cute, Karen. Sam is joining us from Washington. Susan's here from Indiana. Joyce saying, love it, Sonia. Michelle said, so talented, Sonia. Let's see, Joy, loving the bonnet wreath. I know, wasn't that cute? PB Brewer says, oh my stars, Suzanne, thank you so much for the feature and shout out on the heartfelt irises. Well, thank you. And again, thank you so much for being so specific on how you did that technique, because you literally are walking people through how to do it, which is stunning. So thank you for posting it. Okay, let's jump in. Are you ready? Hopefully we've got a bunch of people on YouTube. I feel so bad we've stranded our Facebook folks. I'm sorry.
It's still doing the same thing too when I looked at it.
Is it still flipping back and forth? Oh, for God's sakes. All right, well, we can't help it, so we'll just keep going on. Thanks for all of you flipping over. All right, now let's get into the first kit. So we're gonna take the overhead shot. This kit is super, super crazy fantastic. By the way, I'm going to be using some inks, and this is from Simon Hurley. You guys loved that he was on our big crafting event, online crafting event, so I will be using Simon Hurley inks. But you actually can't see the kit. I got to slide it over because we didn't, well, you're going to move that one graphic out of the way, right? Yeah. Okay, let me give you the item number, 865902. It's $33.95. We have 4 flex pays. That's today and tomorrow, by the way. And don't forget about the shipping. This is, of course, Tony from Stamps by Me. She will be joining me with her kits tonight, and she will be in the 11 p.m. East Coast time show. All right, this is called You Are So Lovely. Now, let me just walk you through how massive this kit is. You can make tons and tons and tons with this. So you're getting the embellishment pack, which is actually part of here. I just put these out here. So 6x8 paper. The papers, I'll tell you, anything that comes from England, they just don't do crappy paper. Let's be honest. They do really thick. So when it says paper, it really should always say cardstock. But what you get is the most beautiful watercolor prints and designs. You get these beautiful images, and you're going to see what I'm going to make with these in a second. These are part of the embellishment pack. So again, I just have this all together because I was creating with it earlier. But look how beautiful that paper is. That's just the beginning. Check out, you get stamps. So these are super cute, and I'll work with those in a minute. Look at the vellums though. I mean, I lost it on the vellums. I love vellums. I love how pretty they are. They're just gorgeous. Like look at this one, how pretty that is. And you'll see what I'm gonna do with the vellums in a minute. Wait, let me show you this one too. Look how gorgeous that vellum is. Can I get a white piece? Oh, here, you know, I'll do this. Like, look, isn't that gorgeous? I just love that. All right, so you get all these vellums with it too. Then you're going to get more goodies. You're going to get a die, and I'll talk about the 2 dies actually in just a second. You'll see me demo with those. Here's more of the cutouts, and look at all these cute little creatures. I love the little bun. You can see I was doing some fussy cutting here. More little creatures. Look, more paper, more of this A+ cardstock paper. I hate calling it paper. I got to come up with different names. So I love that. I'm going to do one of my projects with that with you tonight. More cutout, fussy cut stuff. Those are the embellishments. More. Look how pretty that one is. I mean, just if you frame that and stamp something in there, it would be absolutely beautiful. So that's the kit. You get lots of everything. Now, here's what's a funny part. Part of one of my projects, I actually even used the literally what they print to tell you what the kit is. So I didn't let a darn thing go to waste, all right? So use all the pieces and parts. You can see I've kind of torn it apart there. So that's the kit itself. It's massive. And now we're going to have some fun with it. All right, so let me slide this up a little bit to what's got me to this new board. I'm trying to get my groove going. Now, if you've never seen this show, what I'd like to do is I like to start out very simple. So sometimes you'll see stuff that's very basic, but I really like to include everybody because I know I've got a lot of beginners who are joining us, and you are very advanced. You know, kind of hang with me, which I love that. So I start out basic, and then we get much more complicated as I show my demos. So stay with me because this is going to be a very basic one to start with. All right, so basically here is one sheet of that beautiful paper, and I folded it in half, so it's absolutely gorgeous, right? And it's that good cardstock, so it'll make a pretty card. Here's one of the sheets of vellum. So it's so pretty, and I just literally tore it, and I kind of love the torn edge. I like the straight edge, and I'm just going to put the vellum down right there in the center. So look what happens. Like, it gives it just this completely different, super cool look just by laying the vellum down. Now, there's a lot of different techniques to be able to hide vellum or hide tape on it. I personally really love dot adhesive because you just need a little bit, and it's not quite as tell me it's going to work. I think I brought a new one in. Yeah, I did. Okay. I like dot adhesive because it just doesn't lay down as much adhesive, so it's a little more easy to disguise that, especially when you're working with vellums. Some people will use their sewing machines and stitch vellum on. A lot of us will hide the stickiness behind elements, right? But you can see with the dot matrix, in this case, you really can't even tell I put any tape down. And that's because it doesn't do a full strip of tape. It does little teeny dots, and I think it disguises it better. Then Of course, we all have tons and tons of embellish, right? We love a little embellish. So I just found this in my crafting goodie box because I have tons of stuff. And it says cherish. I thought that was so pretty. It's a little metal piece. And easy enough, I'll do that later, is I was just going to pop this right down in the center. Now, again, basic you bet. But with just teeny little bits of this kit, can you guys see that pretty good? Teeny little bits of the kit. Look how cute. I mean, it's really sweet and wonderful, you know? So very easy technique. It looks like you know what you're doing. Very, very simple. So again, you're just tearing the vellum and you're slapping it on a piece of paper. I could have taken a stamp and I could have done, you know, happiness is an inside job, happy birthday, whatever I wanted to do. But again, I just like showing something really simple and just pretty and elegant and still pretty wowful. All right, that is project number 1. So we'll set that over there. Now, let's go to project number 2. Now, this is getting into fussy cutting. So what I did was I took the elements, and this is what Tony and the team called their embellishments. And if you want to use these, you can tear them out, but you can also fussy cut them, or you can just kind of go around. You can do them whatever you want. But I particularly want to get these kind of things, like that's obviously a clean circle. I did the fussy cut. So what I did is I thought these were really interesting. Now what's neat about them is if you cut them out, you can color them any way you want, but I kind of liked them the way they were. And one of them that's coming up in the kit that you haven't seen, but you will when you get it at home, are these guys. And I fussy cut it out 3 of them, and I just loved them. I thought there was something really clean and really pretty about not messing with them, not doing anything. So here's the concept. I took a white sheet. Once again, I grabbed a piece of vellum, and I really grabbed a section that had a really pretty flower on it. Let me put a little tape down here. Oh, you know what? I'm going to go this way with it. And again, I just particularly like dot matrix, if that's any help to you guys. So let me put this one down. Okay. Now, the other thing I'm going to do is I thought, well, this would be kind of fun to actually put some, just some twine, you know, just using kind of a rougher twine. And basically take it, flip it around, tape it on the inside. I would obviously layer this with another color underneath it before I put it on a card, but you guys are getting the idea. I'm going to do that. So we would disguise all that. And then I've got another piece, and I'm going to do just kind of I like doing a low crisscross. I don't know why. I just think it looks kind of more cool than a middle of the card crisscross. I think it makes the card more interesting. I can't get my tape. All right, put that there. And then we're going to put this one right about there. And again, this is all tucked away and hidden. You know, when the card's done, no one's ever going to see it. Not that part, at least. Okay, so we kind of got that crisscrossed right there, right? Now, what I want to do is, all I did was I'm going to take these 3, and I don't have any pop dots on with me right at the moment, but I'm going to curl these up. And this is my curling technique. I'm really lazy, so I just take my fingernail. See what I'm doing? I take my fingernail, and I just go, and as I'm pulling on the leaves, I'm pulling up ever so slightly. And because Tony and the gang from Europe always use such great cardstock, it really makes a nice curve, unlike typically when you try to do this with paper. It makes it very gentle, and it's very pretty. And again, you can see I'm flicking, 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 flicking. Flick that a little more. Now, you could do these on pop dots, whatever you wanted to do. That would be really cute. I'm just going to pop it down because I think it's got pretty good dimension to it. I'm going to put that guy down right there. I'm going to put the bigger guy, this guy. See, look, I'll show you. Look how that's holding up so well, given that curve, which is lovely. I mean, that's just good paper. And then the little guy is going to go in here, right in the center. Okay, now of course, you know when you're doing crafting and you're like, oh wait, that's not quite right. You know we have to fix it, right? Like, we can't stand it. I know you can all relate, because it's like, okay, I've got to move that over. And then I've got to move this one over because it's not making me happy. Because you know we have to get that little X just perfect. We're so anal. It's just the way we're built. We know that. Oh, sorry, guys. Can they see what I'm doing? Oh, okay, this tape roll is the most fussy thing on earth. Okay, so let me flip back over. Okay, so now we got something going here. Now, most likely what I would do next is I was going to take one of the stamps, and again, I'm not going to do it at the moment, but I would probably stamp it. Well, how much time do I have? Can I do it?
Yeah, 30 minutes.
Oh, shoot, let's do it. I still have a whole nother kit to get through, so hang with me, everybody. How's everybody doing? Everybody good? All right. Hope everybody got over here. All right, so here's what I'm going to do. I am just going to do this real rough. Now, I'm about to use a tool everybody always asks me about, and we don't sell it. I actually called the inventor directly one time years ago and begged her to let us sell this on HSN. But everybody always wants to know what it is, and so I'm just really honest, and I tell everybody, even though it's from Petunia Press, and it's called the Misty, M-I-S-T-I. It's one of my favorite. I have a lot of different stamping platforms because we have, obviously a lot of options here at HSN, but I've had this for like 100 million years, and I truly love it. Now, I'm going to use Simon's ink pads. They're beautiful. If you haven't seen them yet, you can go online and you can buy them. I'm pretty sure they're still in stock.
Did you notice the fantastic names?
On what?
On
ink
the
pads?
inks.
No, what do they say? Are they funny? Crown me. Oh, that is funny. Later Gator. Oh, no diving. Oh, that is cute.
So
no.
Simon and his mom come up with those together, and it's fantastic.
That's so hysterical. You gotta love that. Well, good for them. That's adorable. No, I didn't. I was just liking the inks and using them. I'm so basic. All right, so here's what I'm gonna do to finish this one off, because there's a little bit of purple in the paper. And this is what I do all the time, guys. If it's when in doubt, I tear it out, okay? And it's just one of the easiest darn things in the world. I love tearing. I love the texture it creates when you're playing with it. And basically what I would do, I'd probably pop this up a little bit, but for us and for now, I'm gonna tear the sides to make it a little bit smaller, because that's what we do to make it fit the project. And we create on the fly, right? I'll put some tape down here. And again, I'm gonna move that down right to about there. I would fits with it probably more. I'd probably pop the dots up, but there you go. I would pop this up, you guys, just because I don't want to see the rope underneath it. But isn't that pretty? So again, there we go. Really, really basic, but pretty. That is fussy cutting using the vellums and the white again. So now let's get a little more complicated. Are you ready? Here we go. All right. So now we're going to feature these guys. All right, let me grab these because there's my head. Here we go. So what is so cool about this is going to create a scene, all right? I'm going to use these in two different ways. I'm going to get to a really complicated one in just a second. I've got two in a row that I hope blow your mind, all right? So what I did is I started looking at this wonderful paper, and I was trying to pick out what would be a great scene for it, because this is going to create a foreground, this is going to create a background. So I started looking around and I'm thinking, like that tree in the background would be pretty cool. And they do have different scenes on here. How about that? How cool would that be, right? So you've got a beautiful house and you've got the trees in the foreground of the house. So you'll have a lot of options when you get this to find things that are going to help you create this look. So it just takes this to a whole different level. So let me show you what I did on this one. Got to get my little flares together. All right. So what I did was, this was ultimately the scene I chose, and there's a really sweet little butterfly. So again, I'm taking it, I'm looking at it, and I cut out the outside edge to where the butterfly is going to be. Now, when you use these two pieces together and you run them through your die, you're going to get, and again, sorry, this is one that I was playing with, but it's going to be a square when you cut it out because of the square die, right? So it comes out like this. And I'll hold it up for you guys. Let me get some black behind it so you can see it. So it's going to come out like that, but of course it's going to be a perfect square. You'll see why I cut this on the side in a minute. So isn't that beautiful? Isn't that cool? All right, so what I did was, you're going to get a square. So here's my little tip. This by itself, and if you put it on one of these scenes here, I mean, that's got some opportunity. I could have done this in pink or purples, changed the whole look at it. Look how pretty that might be. So you really have some fun with it. But what I did is I actually cut two of these out in the exact same way, and I used them as a shadow. So what you'll see is, let me get a white piece, hopefully that'll show it. Can you see what I did there? There's a black one that I cut out, and there's a white one I cut out. And what I did, you see it right there, right? I positioned it just slightly down, so it's going to create a shadow. So I used two of these to do this technique, and you just slide it down. Now you can see I had to cut the back one to fit, to be hidden, but you get the idea of just using it as a shadow. How cool is that? And it adds a whole lot of dimension to the design itself. Now, the next element was my scene. So you saw this. Now, notice I put a bunch of pop dots on the back, right? So then I'm going to take it and I'm popping it up over my scene like that. How? Okay, now it's coming together, right? I always love it. I look at DeWitt, and when he
That
smiles.
is out of this world.
Isn't that fun? We'll wait till you see the last project. Oh, honey, you ain't seen nothing yet. All right. So here we go. I'm going to do this one complete because we got the time to do it. I hope you guys are loving this one. I'm pretty impressed with this one. Oh, come on. Okay. So let me get, I'm not going to take all the sticky dots, but notice too a couple things I did. I put a lot of sticky dots because I really don't want this to sit flat on that background, and it's going to give it a little bit of separation. Also, on the edges of the sticky dot, you see that long piece? I just used what was left over the sticky dot edges and cut a long piece against that tree because I wanted that center section definitely stay stuck down on the card when it was finished. All right, so I'm just going to peel one more off. I'm not going to do them all right now. I'll do them later. But I just want to get it so it'll stick onto the scene. All right, come on. God, this stuff didn't want to come off. It's good. Those are good sticky dots. Okay, so now remember, I've got my background, and I've got my little butterfly in there, and I'm going to position this, hopefully, to fit perfectly over the butterfly. Okay, so there we go on that, right? Oh, we're not done yet. Now, here's another piece of cardstock that came in the kit, and it's this stunning marble, which I totally love that too. So what I'm going to do now is, and again, this is just basically building up a card, is I'm going to stick it in the marble because I wanted, and this, of course, is all color coordinated in the kit. So it comes together really beautifully, just really beautiful. Tony just makes the most beautiful stuff. All right, now, remember I said there was a whole bunch of elements, so let's look back at our elements again. All right. And look, see, those are the flowers I used on our little guy right here, right? There's the flowers I cut out on that one. But all these little elements, and I loved these flowers. I loved these. I thought these were all great. So once again, did a little fussy cutting. And I did some flowers. So what I decided to do is I wanted to do this flower, and I curved it. Remember I did that whole little nail technique, which is not fancy, but it works. I took another flower that I fussy cut it out. I'm going to put that in the center right there. Now, you also have some leaves that come with it. So I grabbed a couple of these little leaves, and I'm going to put this right here. Okay? So far we got that, right? And then I've got another flower. I kind of went crazy with the flowers. I want to put this one and more fussy cut leaves. So here, I want to put this one right here. Got one more flower here. I'll put that little guy, and I really kind of go back in and get that curved up a little bit. Put that there. Now, I also have one of the other stamps that you get is called Birthday Wishes. And of course, oh, here it is. Okay, so there's Birthday Wishes. So again, I used my Simon Hurley green stamp here, and just a little sliver. I didn't want to cover up too much more of the scene itself because I thought it was so beautiful. But I'm just going to stick this right down here in the bottom. And then the piece de la resistance, because, you know, you got to have some zhuzh. I'm going to put little black pearlized dots in the centers of my flowers, like that. And there we go, okay? Oh, isn't that fun? Oh, thank you, DeWitt. Guys, isn't that crazy? So again, this kit can take you from, and I'm not done yet. Y'all hang on. I really knocked it out, I think, this time. Okay, so you can go from real simple like this to 20 minutes left. Okay, go. Oh, shoot, I got another kit to do, too. To this, okay? So there we go. Hope you guys like that one. Yay. Let's see. You know what? I'm not seeing any more comments. I don't know if there is any more, but I think it might have stopped. It just says top chat. Oh, live chat. We need live chat.
Oh, were we not on that?
We were on top chat.
There we go.
Okay, guys, there we go. Sorry, because I hate missing you guys' comments because I love you all so much. Thank you. Oh, cute card. Thank you, Patricia. Very nice, Suzanne. Thanks, Guy. Joy says, looks great, Suzanne. It's a beautiful kit. It is, isn't it? Colleen says, love that, Suzanne. Patricia, love the card. It looks three-dimensional. It totally does. Lynn Rex says, gorgeous kit. It is. It's, you know, Tony and their team just does an amazing job. All right, here we go. This one's crazy good. It's probably going to take me 20 minutes to build, and I'm not going to have time to get to the other kit. But I'll show the other kit real quick if we don't have time. All right, you ready? Same kit, same goodies. But I wanted to ask you guys, do you remember, some of you will and some of you might not remember, we had during the Christmas holidays this thing that made a snow globe. And it made a very dimensional snow globe, okay? It was made out of wood. So I pulled mine out and I said, oh my gosh, this kit and make it in a dimensional snow globe, that would be pretty amazing. So here we go. All right, so I gotta put my pieces back together. I started out with, once again, looking for a scene. And I found this really cool scene. This is me testing colors. I found this really cool scene with a deer and a bunny rabbit. No, I don't know what it is. It's two animals, so two something, but it's a beautiful scene, right? So that's gonna be my back layer. And what this kit does is you build it in layers. Now I'm gonna go ahead and build each layer for you, and then I'm gonna put the whole thing together. Now, from Zizix, and also Crafter's Companion has it, they have a beautiful luster wax. This is going to be the front of my card, but look how pretty that is. I used that not a card, my snow globe. I used it as the front of my card. So this is just, I thought it was so pretty. So if you have Zizix or any of our luster waxes, they really are neat. We don't think a lot of times to use them on surfaces, but I use that on wood, and it's perfectly dry, and I thought it turned out great. All right, the next layer is going to be this layer. And what I did was I took another scene from all the goodies, and I cut it to cover up this little edge, because this, again, is going to give it that dimensionality. And we're going to use, of course, my trusty tape runner. You might want to use like a heavier tape, possibly, or maybe a hot glue, but it should be able to hold this okay. All right, so that is layer number 2. So again, remember, we're building and building this scene. What? Let's see. Oh, it's in stock?
It's in stock.
Oh, thank you, Duet. 1350305. It's $17.99, and we have 4 flex pays today and tomorrow for our crafts. It's from Studio Light. It's the snow globe. Oh, thank you so much, you guys. That was awesome. Now, here is our next layer. So again, it's got this little scene right here, and you're going to see it's going to be much more dimensional when I put it all together. So this is actually, I stole part of the actual, let me show you this. I used this. This is what I stole. Some part of this I used. I don't remember what part, but that's actually the cardboard that comes with the kit. So use it all, people. All right, here we go. So this is going to go on this. Okay, just like that. All right, we ain't done yet because I got to make it very dimensional. Now, here's where it gets really kind of fun. That's going to be my top layer, but again, in a second, you'll see me make it go like this, okay? This was really, really cool. So remember the die we had where I did, how do I lose stuff so fast? Remember this die, we'll just go back to here. All right, here's what I did. I cut one out in black and I cut it in half, all right? So watch what I did. I cut one side out this side, and this is the other side. Now what I'm going to do though is I'm going to position these in the background of the foremost part of this kit, okay? So it's going to give me my final and last layer. So we're going to go ahead and I'm going to put a whole bunch of sticky on here. And we're going to lay this in. So, and I liked a lot of it showing. I really did. I loved the grass down below. I thought that was super cool. So we're going to lay that side in, right? Okay. And now we're going to lay this other side in. Hold on, let me see what it looks like. Oh yeah, look at it. Isn't that cool? I get so excited about this stuff. So now what's going to happen is you take, and there's these little spacers. Now, you can zhuzh this up a whole lot more. So if you really want to go crazy, have at it. I say the more the merrier. I'm not going to have time to, well, let me see if I can get one of these in here. I'm not going to have time to build the whole thing, but you guys will definitely get the idea. So one layer goes in, see what I'm doing? And then you slide the next one in. Then you slide the third one in. Hopefully when it all comes together. Why isn't this working right? Come on. Come on, little fella. Go in there. Oh, there we go. I wasn't putting it in hard enough. Okay. So what you want to do, and you might want to ultimately hot glue these as well so they really stay, but pretty much they just kind of slide. There we go. I'm just going to put more pressure. I tend to be gentle because I'm afraid I'm going to break stuff. I'm like a bull in a china shop, really. Come on, baby. There we go. Now it's in there nice and tight. And then we're going to put this back seam in. Isn't this kind of fun? Oh, by the way, you got to notch this out. I noticed that when I was working with it earlier. Because I cut my paper, but I didn't cut the hole out. All right, let's put this one in here. Come on. Okay, oh, good, we got it. Well, those are good and secure. Ah, this is so cool. Now we're going to have to go to the front shot. Now, again, there's more of these little spacers that I have to put in to set the whole thing up, but I'm only going to do the one just to, here we go. I guess I got to lift it up, don't I? Okay. Can you see that? Oh, is it out of focus? All right.
There we go.
Isn't that cool, you guys? I thought that was so neat. Now, you can zhuzh the heck out of it. Like, most likely I would put ribbon or something down here in the bottom, or I would take it and I would put like, put a banner here, whatever, whatever scene you want to do. But look what happens when you're using, oh, we can go back to the overhead too. I guess that'll show a little better. I think just look at how amazing oh, that does kind of show the depth better, doesn't it? But look at how cool this scene is. And if you used glitter and really zhuzhed this up, it would just be so neat. But guys, it all came from the same darn kit. So again, super basic, yeah, got it, yay, isn't that great? To, okay, a little fussy cutting, a little more advanced, to, okay, a bit more, to finally this really, really cool dimensional scene that's wow. And that all came from our first kit tonight. Isn't that fun? I hope you guys love this one because I just thought, wow, I mean, it's amazing. And because they give you perspective on the way they create, Tony and the team created a lot of these images, like that would have been really pretty too. Like that would have been gorgeous in the very back of this scene as well. So because they give you perspective, it allows you to create with dimension. It looks like dimension, but isn't that fun? All right, I hope you guys like this one. Linda says the globe is adorable. Myrna says the globe is gorgeous. I love it. Thank you, guys. So not on YouTube. I like Facebook better. Yeah, sorry. We like Facebook too, but it wasn't cooperating today, Jessica, so I apologize for that. Jessica says, beautiful kit. I love the vellum. I do too. Kat said, very pretty. Thank you, everybody. So I just love that. All right, so that's the first kit. How much time do I have, my love?
13 minutes.
13 minutes. Oh, okay, we're doing all right. Okay, so that is, once again, let me give you the item number, 865902. I'm going to set this over here. Just remember, I did 4 projects, 1, 2, 3, and the globe. And I want you to see how much stuff I have left. Okay? I mean, this is crazy. How good this kit is. Oh, wait, there's a little more vellum over there. I'm bringing it all up. This and this. And I've already done 4 projects. And I still have oodles and oodles and oodles and oodles to work with. And you all are going to love this, and you're going to be able to do so many beautiful, beautiful things with it. I'll tell you, I think it'd make a great bridal scrapbook or a little memory album kind of thing too, because of all these pretty pastel colors and the pretty vellums. So there it is. I still have a gazillion more projects that I can do with that one kit. And we want to thank Stamps by Me for doing such a good job of putting that one together. All right, now here's another item from Stamps by Me. And this one's a little quicker. It does take a little kind of figuring out when you're doing it. It's pretty fun, but I want to explain something about the scan code. By the way, if you want the Simon Hurley inks, they're dye ink bundles. They're $20.99 again today on 4 flex pays. You're getting 3 different colors in this one specifically. So they also can easily be re-inked with matching re-inkers. That's nice because you don't have to buy a whole new set. You can just go back and get the re-inkers for these. So just want to give you the information on that. Now this next one is pretty crazy fun. Let me pull this up. So you see this and you're like, okay, what in the heck is this? Well, it's like the lottery. You ever play the scratch off tickets in the lottery? That is what we are going to do with this next kit, right? So really, really fun kit. This one is called Stamps by Me Made to Surprise Stamp and Sticker Set. It's 865-899. It's $19.95 with 4 flex pays. So you get 25 stamps, you get 70 stickers with this one, all right? And here's what these cute little stamps are. And you get sayings as well. You get the puppy dog, I'm gonna work with the elephant, and you get this cute little mouse. Then you get these little arrows that says reveal here, surprise here, scratch here, take a look, a gift for you. And then you get all these little guys that say, guess what? Weekend away, party time, a gift for you, will you, and then whatever. You're invited, how old, thanks so much, let's create memories, happy anniversary, coming soon, I love you, a gift inside. So these are the ones I'm going to work with. The coolest thing are the stickers, because these are true scratch-off stickers. So I thought, well, that would be neat to use it with all of these, but imagine, you know, after you make a couple cards, you can use some stamps that you already have at home underneath these and create your own version of it. So it's not just, I mean, they're designed obviously to fit in the circle, the balloons and the flower, and here down here with the little doggy. But I thought, oh my gosh, I've got plenty of stamps, and I'm sure, especially these long rectangles, that could go underneath these. And you get them in both gold and you get them in silver designs. All right? It's fun, right? Isn't this cool? I don't know if you guys saw this on the air today, but I think it's cool. I'm not sure when it aired. All right, so I'm going to start by showing you the process, okay? So it is step by step. And I'm gonna begin with a card that's been pre-made, and I'm gonna go, once again, you know me, I like to start kind of basic and then I get more advanced as we go along here. All right, so this one's gonna be how old, which I thought was kind of funny. And I did a pre-made card just to make this demo a little bit quicker. So I've got the elephant, and I'm just using black ink, so I'm not doing anything too spectacular on this one, but I just wanted to show you how cool this is. Now you sort of have to think through it. I do want to mention, when you get any of Tony's kits, there's a scan code right here, because there's not really any instructions included, but that's okay. When you use the scan code, it's going to have you type in that little code number on the bottom right there, and that will take you to the inspiration and ideas for every single kit. She groups them all together for our kits that she makes. So that's awesome. So don't fear if you miss what I'm showing you. You're going to learn how to do it and then learn a lot of other techniques when you use that little scan code. And you'll find them on all her kits when she creates them, okay? So here's what we're going to do. So thinking through this, you have to think, okay, I want, and this is how I figured it out. Probably maybe online it's done a different way, but this is how I figured it out myself. So what you do is, I need a pencil. Oh, there it is. Okay, great. My one single pencil here in the studio. All right, so here's how I did it. I looked at my elephant and I said, well, I know I want how old to go underneath that, because that's how these little things are going to fit. So you got to remember, because we're going to reveal, so we're sort of working backwards, all right? So I put a soft little X right there just to know where my spacing is for my stamp, all right? So I'm pretty happy with that. Now I'm going to use, if I didn't lose it, because of course now I can't see it. Where's my, oh, where is it? Oh, here it is. Okay, so this says how old. And I'm going to place it right there where I have my little X, okay? So I'm going to go down. I'm going to hit this. Now, in this case, I'm using black ink to do this, all right? So I'm going to go like that. And if we're lucky, it's going to place it basically how old, right there. Now, if I had a decent eraser on here, which I don't, let me try that for a second. You're just going to lightly erase that X. It gets rid of it really easy. All right, and we're going to leave these on here because we want this to stay in place. Now, here's what's really, really fun with this. Now I'm going to take my, no, you know what, because I'm going to do it in black, I'm going to do it in gray. I'm going to take one of the dots. Now, when you go to place this, once it hits, it is on. So I use our famous Dr. Hook to help me out to get this straight. And I'm going to place that right over the how old. Now, you can rip that off, but it'll rip the page. That stuff's there. It is meant to be stuck, right? Now you take your little elephant, and we're going to place this on top of that. Oh, wait. Oh, I screwed it up. I didn't flip my elephant. Okay, that's fine. No problem. We have the other side of the card. Yeah, I got to flip my elephant. Oh, shoot. You know what? Just stay with me, because I love this side of the card so much. I'm just going to do it again. Hold on. Yeah, remember that, guys. You got to remember you've got to flip. I was looking at the elephant this way, and because the ink's going to go this way, you have to flip it over. I'm going to turn it over. It's going to confuse too many people. All right, we'll just do it again. So once again, I will now flip. How much does this happen to all of us, right? I will flip the elephant over correctly. I will put him now in the center. X marks the spot. or a little dot, a little lower.
You're making the mistakes so we don't have to.
Yes, yeah, that's true. Thank you. I love you, DeWitt, so much. So, but you know what? It never hurts seeing a project again, so you really get how this works. Okay, how old? Way old. Put that baby down. Get rid of that little X. Keep that in the same spot, everybody. Now I think I got my elephant correct. Okay, so now we got to put the one. You could see earlier when I was practicing this, I wasted so many trying to get it right. All right, so we're going to put this down, put our little dot on top of there. Now I do have the elephant placed correctly this time. Hallelujah. Look, I touched it just to make sure. I'm like, okay, Suze, don't screw this up again. Now we're going to see, the designs are really cute. And if you can do your aqua markers or watercolor with these, if you're someone good that does all that blendy stuff, I'm going to show you a project I did. I'm fair at it. I'm not that great, but if you're good at it, it's fun. But you don't have to be. Can come together really easy. It's not that hard. All right, so there's our cute little elephant, right? So I know, right? Like how adorable is that elephant? All right, now I'm going to put on, let's see, I think I'm going to put, what am I going to put? So inside there it says how old. Shoot. Oh, it's in my other project. Sorry. I'm going to get the happy birthday and put that on there too. And then I'll show you my other project. So here, I think I'm just going to put I think it says, watch me goof this up. What? Oh, no. I didn't say happy birthday. That's my next project. Oh, come on, where's my happy birthday? You know what you do, guys? We all do this. We all stick these on just so randomly when you put them back. Like, I'm so bad about that. All right, well, I'm just going to say happy anniversary. What the heck? You guys get the idea. So we're going to put that. No, I don't like that there. Yeah, you know, I'll slip it down here. Let's make sure we get it right, Suze. That's a baby one, isn't it? Put that down. We'll ink it up. If I could find the happy birthday, would have worked better, but that's all right.
How old with happy anniversary feels like there's a little judgment there.
True, that's true. Well, that's why happy birthday would have worked, but I messed it up. Okay, so you guys get the idea, right? So there it is. Now, you're going to zhuzh it, you're going to color it in, you're going to have fun with it, but here's the coolest part. You're going to take a quarter or whatever you have and literally, I got to get, you know what, I'll use maybe a pair of, you got a quarter on you or anything? But watch. This really works. I know. Okay, how stinking cute is that? And then what they give you is the notes to say, you know, scratch here, and they give you little arrows. So I would have done, let's see if I've got one in here. Oh, I can do it this way. I'll just add these two, because you get everything you need to tell people how to do this. So again, I apologize for how blah this card is. I'll show you a better one in just a second. But so what I would do is I'd come up here, and this one says scratch here. And then there's an arrow, so I get the arrow to point towards that, right? And hopefully we've got them positioned right. So they give you, oh, ta-da, it did work. So they give you everything you know to tell people, but how fun is that, right? Like and you know, obviously you're gonna zhuzh it all up and do all that. How cute though, I could even just put a basic, because we're crafters, right? We can't stand it when it's not finished properly. So, because you and I and all the crafting cuties hate it when it's not done right. I got 2 minutes, that's it? Oh shoot. Okay, so I would do a little edge back here, even in the black and white, you know how it works, a little edge, and then I would probably cut this back out and stick it on here somehow just to make it perfect. All right, now, let me show you the finished one I had. And I thought this was pretty darn cute too, and I have to add, I used the doggy on this one, and again, I'm gonna use this one more time, but because I only have 2 minutes left and I'm totally running out of time. So here it is, this little puppy dog I did, right? And it's got this banner down here. And again, same method. So it says, guess what? The only thing I wanted to add to this was I was going to add the scratch here. Stand by. I think it's gonna fit. Yeah, we'll put it right there. I'll put it right there by the puppy. And then I was gonna take the same arrow and put it right like that. Yep, come on, we're gonna finish it. And we're going to scratch it too, because the scratchy part is the coolest thing ever. Scratch here. All right. Then, because I had to, I have dogs and I love them so much. Of course, you know, I'm just going to use sticky tape. I couldn't let my little puppy here go without some zhuzh. So I brought some jewels for my puppy. Oh, I had to. You know, it wouldn't be me unless I zhuzh this thing up. There we go. Then how I finished it was I was picking up on some browns that I did. I did a little bit of watercoloring. That was my mistake version right there. You guys are seeing it live. So I'm going to stick that there. I wanted to do a little brown to go back to the puppy dog. I had a blue card, so we are going to finish this one real quick. There's the blue card. There we go. Ready for the scratch off? Okay, what's it say? Guess what? This is DeWitt, for DeWitt.
Oh.
Okay, come on. I hope I get some cheers out there for this one, because is that just not so much fun? It's like lottery tickets. Scratch here, I love you. Yay, right? All right, here's your item number for this kit very quickly. It is 865899, $19.95 and 4 flex pays. And I know, see, you're going to get a ton of these. So I know you can think of other ideas at home. I'm sure you're already thinking about it. But again, is that just as cute as can be? I can't even stand how adorable this kit is. It's so much fun. Our little elephant all zhuzhed up. And then the other element is the little mousey. So that's the mouse is the other one. Ah, right? Fun? Okay, I really do apologize for those of you who had to try to find us over here. I'm so happy that you joined us, and thank you for all the love and the hearts and all that kind of good stuff. And I know we have to wrap it up. Please join me. I'm going to wrap up our big first 24-hour event for this month. And then after that, every Tuesday night, join me here at 8 p.m. And then from 10 to midnight, we will have 2 hours of crafts on HSN TV, because we're really blowing out this Craft Media Month in a big way. I love all my crafting cuties. I'm sorry about the whole Facebook thing. Hopefully we'll get that straight for next week. But join me in about an hour. I'll be on TV. So I love you guys. I'll give you a shout out when I get over there. And thanks for joining me tonight.